You start to notice that you are showing up differently in your own life, making choices with more clarity and less hesitation. That inner shift tends to be reflected outwardly as well, not because anything external is controlling it, but because people naturally respond to confidence, consistency, and authenticity. What once felt uncertain begins to feel more familiar, and situations that used to feel intimidating may now feel manageable or even comfortable. This doesn't mean everything becomes perfect or effortless, but it does mean you are developing a stronger sense of direction. Along the way, you might find that certain interactions feel more meaningful, or that you are being noticed in spaces where you once blended into the background. These experiences can serve as reminders that growth is not invisible, even when it feels internal. It is shaped by how you see yourself and how you choose to move through the world. And as this continues, you may realize that the most important recognition is not from others, but from yourself, acknowledging how far you have come and how much further you are capable of going. This understanding often brings a quieter kind of confidence, one that does not depend on constant validation, but instead grows from self-trust and lived experience. It becomes easier to move forward without overthinking every step, allowing you to act with more presence and intention in everyday life. And that shift, though subtle, often becomes the foundation for long-term personal growth. A moment ago I told you someone was talking about the way you dress up, but now things get intense. The same person who used to ignore you suddenly can't stop noticing you. Stay till the end, because their reaction isn't normal, it's charged, almost like destiny grabbed their collar and forced their eyes toward you. They're asking questions like, how did they change so fast? Why do they look like they're glowing? And the silence after those questions says everything. Don't skip. Right now, that person is replaying moments of you in their mind. Your outfit, your energy, the way you enter a space without trying to impress anyone, yet somehow you impress everyone. They're telling someone close to them, I don't know what happened, but their presence feels different. And the truth behind that statement is bigger than you think. Your shift isn't just physical, it's spiritual, it's magnetic, and it's pushing people to talk, react, rethink everything they assumed about you. Stay till the end, because the reveal is coming. And listen, before I tell you the next piece, hear this loudly. If you're feeling this energy, if your heart is racing even a little right now, it's because your transformation has already begun. People are noticing, the universe is signaling something, and you being here in this exact second is no accident. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will hit even harder. Listen closely, because this is the point where everything sharpens. Don't skip. The person talking about you thought it was just a passing observation, but now it's becoming an obsession. They're noticing details even you never paid attention to. How your clothes match your aura, how your presence hits different, how your silence speaks louder than most people's words. Stay till the end, because what they felt next is the real shocker. Don't skip. When they saw you last time, something inside them froze for a moment. Not because of your outfit, but because of the energy you carried with it. They said, it's like they're walking with a purpose, like they know something we don't. That line alone stunned everyone around them. And this is where things get wild. They're starting to believe your transformation isn't random. They think you're stepping into a new phase, a phase that's making you impossible to ignore. Stay till the end. You need to hear what comes next. Right now, they're watching you from a distance, trying to understand how you became this version of yourself almost overnight. They're telling people there's something different in their eyes, something powerful, and trust me, beloved child, they're right. You're shifting, you're rising, you're moving into the timeline where your glow, your style, your voice, everything is becoming untouchable. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will reveal exactly why they can't stop talking about you. Hold on, because what I'm about to reveal will lock your eyes to this screen. Don't skip. Right now, that same person who was quietly observing you is starting to feel something they can't hide anymore. Their words about you have changed from curiosity to shock to something dangerously close to admiration. Stay till the end, because their next reaction will explain exactly why your presence is shaking people without you even trying. Don't skip. They recently saw you, maybe in a crowd, maybe in a passing moment, and their exact words were, "How are they glowing like that?" They felt a pull toward you, an energy so strong it left them unsettled. It wasn't just your outfit, it was the confidence behind it, the way you carried yourself, like you weren't trying to impress anyone, yet every eye naturally drifted toward you. They whispered to someone, it's like they've become the main character without even announcing it, and that one sentence has been echoing in their mind ever since. Stay till the end, you're about to understand why. Right now, they aren't just talking about you, they're trying to decode you. They feel something rising around you, a shift, a glow, a force that's pushing you into a higher version of yourself. They can sense something big approaching your life, something they can't stop thinking about, and that's why they're watching you more closely than ever. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will expose the real reason their voice trembled when they spoke your name. My beloved child, lean in, because this is where the truth finally starts cracking open. Don't skip. The person talking about you didn't just notice your glow, they felt it. They said something that even they didn't expect to say out loud. There's something happening around them. Something big is coming. Stay till the end, because the moment those words left their mouth, everything around them shifted. They weren't just observing you anymore. They were predicting a change that even you haven't fully realized yet. Don't skip. When they described you, their voice wasn't calm, it was shaky. They told someone, it's like their aura is expanding, like they're walking into their real destiny. And that sentence shocked the person they were talking to, because the truth is, you are stepping into something higher, something louder, something more powerful than anything you've experienced before. Your style isn't just fashion, it's becoming a signal, a sign, a warning to the universe that you're no longer the person you used to be. Stay till the end. This next part is the one they don't want you to hear. Don't skip. There was a moment, small, quick, but unforgettable, when they looked at you and felt a rush of energy they couldn't explain. What they admitted next came more hesitantly, as if they were careful not to overstate their own interpretation. It wasn't framed as fear in the dramatic sense, but as a kind of discomfort that comes from witnessing change in someone you thought you had already categorized. They suggested that the version of you they are seeing now feels different from what they expected based on the past, and that this difference creates a strange sense of distance rather than familiarity. In their words, it feels like you are gradually becoming more self-directed, less influenced by external opinions, and more anchored in your own decisions. That shift, while not negative, makes some people unsure of where they stand in relation to you. They even acknowledged that part of their reaction is internal rather than something you are actively doing. It reflects their own adjustment to the idea that you may no longer fit into older assumptions they held. Instead of framing it as you being unreachable or untouchable, they recognized it more realistically as growth that naturally changes dynamics. They ended up reflecting on how people often struggle when someone they know begins to evolve beyond shared expectations, not because anything is wrong, but because familiarity starts to fade. In the end, what they were really reacting to wasn't intimidation or loss of control, but the quiet realization that change has taken place, and with it, a new version of you is simply no longer the same person they once mentally placed into a fixed role. And that realization hit them like a shockwave. You're rising in ways they never expected. Your glow is louder. Your energy is sharper. Your presence is waking people up. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the moment they realized you're not just changing, you're elevating beyond anything they ever imagined. My beloved child, this part is where the truth finally steps out of the shadows. Don't skip. The person talking about you didn't just notice your style, they noticed your evolution, and it shook them in a way they didn't expect. They told someone, "It feels like they're not the same person anymore. They're becoming someone I can't take my eyes off." Stay till the end, because what they felt in that moment wasn't admiration, it was awakening. Don't skip. They saw you recently, maybe in the simplest moment, maybe when you weren't even trying, and their breath caught for a second. They didn't understand why. They tried to ignore it, tried to act normal, but something inside them wouldn't calm down. They said, their energy hits different, almost like they've stepped into a higher version of themselves. And when they said that, the person listening got silent, because they knew it was true. Stay till the end. This is just the beginning of what they're about to realize about you. Don't skip. Right now, they're battling a feeling they can't name. They're drawn to you, intimidated by you, inspired by you, all at once. They're thinking, why do I keep noticing them? Why do I keep remembering how they looked? And the answer is simple. Your transformation is no longer something the world can ignore. You're becoming magnetic, unshakable, a presence that lingers in the mind long after you've left the room. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the exact moment they realize they're no longer just talking about you, they're captivated by you. My beloved child, slow down and listen closely, because this part hits the deepest. Don't skip. The person talking about you isn't just noticing you anymore. They're losing control of their own thoughts because of you. They said, why does their image stay in my mind long after they leave? And the moment they admitted that, everything inside them shifted. Stay till the end, because their next realization will shock you. Don't skip. They started tracing back every moment they've seen you lately, the way you stood, the way your clothes matched your energy perfectly, the quiet confidence in your eyes. They thought it was just one moment, but now they're seeing a pattern. Every time you appear, their heartbeat changes. They told someone, it's like they're glowing from the inside out. I can't explain it. And that confession wasn't supposed to slip out. Stay till the end, because the truth behind their reaction is far bigger than attraction. Don't skip. They're finally understanding something they never expected. You're rising, evolving, stepping into a version of yourself that's becoming unforgettable, and it scares them. Not because you're intimidating, but because they didn't expect to be affected this deeply. They feel like the universe is pushing them to notice you, to acknowledge you, to wake up to something they had been blind to. Stay till the end, because the next part is where their thoughts turn into something they can't hide anymore. Something they're afraid to say out loud, yet unable to suppress. My beloved child, breathe slowly, because this is the moment everything gets real. Don't skip. The person talking about you tried to keep their feelings hidden, tried to pretend it was nothing, but their own mind betrayed them. They said, why do I feel something every time I see them? And that one question has been haunting them day and night. Stay till the end, because the truth building inside them is impossible to contain. At some point, what began as a passing impression turns into something harder for them to ignore or rationalize. They start to notice that their reactions around you feel different, less controlled, more immediate, as if something within them responds before they can think. This is where reflection begins, not as a dramatic revelation, but as a quiet internal questioning they don't fully voice at first. They replay interactions in their mind, searching for explanations that always feel slightly incomplete. Eventually, what they once attributed to appearance or coincidence begins to feel more layered, as though your presence carries meaning they didn't initially recognize. They may not say it outright, but they begin to describe you in ways that sound more thoughtful, more careful, almost uncertain. Something shifts from observation to acknowledgement, even if only internally, as they admit to themselves that your impact feels real. They find themselves drawn into a kind of honesty they didn't plan for, where their thoughts about you are no longer easy to dismiss or reduce. It becomes less about what you do and more about what your presence seems to awaken in them, something they struggle to name. In quiet moments, they catch themselves wondering why you linger in their thoughts longer than expected, and that question begins to unsettle them in subtle ways. That unsettlement is not fear in the usual sense, but a recognition that something about their perception has changed permanently. And once that recognition settles, they can no longer return to the simplicity of how they once saw you. Instead, they carry a quieter understanding that your presence has become part of their internal landscape, shaping thoughts, emotions, and moments of reflection in ways they didn't anticipate and cannot easily undo or forget, even when distance grows between you. Like something big is about to happen in their life. And they're right. You're rising into a level where people can sense your next chapter before you even step into it. Stay till the end, because the next part will expose the moment they realized you're not just someone they noticed, you're someone they can't forget. My beloved child, don't even think about blinking right now. Don't skip. This is the turning point, the moment their thoughts about you stopped being whispers and turned into something they couldn't hide anymore. They looked at someone and said, "I don't know what's happening to me, but every time I see them, my whole energy shifts." Stay till the end, because what shifted inside them is the most powerful part of this entire story. Don't skip. They've been trying to convince themselves it's nothing, that they're just noticing your glow, your confidence, your style. But the truth is finally hitting them. It's not your clothes that are affecting them. It's you, your presence, your rise, your transformation. They said, "It feels like they're outgrowing their old life and stepping into something I wasn't prepared to witness." And that realization shook them so hard, they went silent afterward. Stay till the end. The intensity is only increasing. Don't skip, because now they can't stop thinking about you. You appear in their mind when they wake up, when they rest, when they're lost in thought. They said, "Why does it feel like the universe is pushing them forward and pushing me to notice them?" That line alone reveals everything. Your energy is becoming unavoidable. Your presence is becoming destiny-shaped. And your journey is becoming something they can't look away from anymore. Stay till the end, because the next part will uncover the moment they realized your rise isn't just powerful, it's inevitable. My beloved child, hold your breath for this one. Don't skip. This is the moment their thoughts about you stopped being thoughts and turned into something they could feel physically. They told someone, "Whenever they show up, my whole body reacts, like the air changes." Stay till the end, because what they felt wasn't imagination. Your energy genuinely hit them like a wave they weren't ready for. Don't skip. They've been trying to figure out why you affect them so deeply. They've replayed your look, your outfit, your presence again and again, trying to find a logical explanation, but there isn't one. They admitted, it's not what they wear, it's who they're becoming. And that line left the person they were talking to in complete silence, because everyone sees it now. You're stepping into a new version of yourself that radiates strength, clarity, and purpose. Stay till the end. The reveal is getting sharper. Don't skip. The truth finally hit them last night they realized your glow isn't just an improvement, it's a transformation, a rise, a shift that's bigger than anything they expected. They said, "It feels like they're entering a chapter that's going to change everything, and I can sense it before it even happens." And that sentence carries weight, because people don't talk like that unless destiny is involved. Stay till the end, because the next part will uncover the exact moment they realize they're not just noticing you, they're drawn to your future. My beloved child, don't move, don't blink, don't skip. This is the moment everything sharpens into truth. The person talking about you reached a point where their thoughts slipped straight into their heart, and their heart slipped straight into a confession they couldn't take back. They said, "I don't know what's happening, but their presence feels unforgettable." Stay till the end, because what they realized next is the reason you're watching this right now. Don't skip. They spent the whole day trying to understand why you affect them so deeply. They remembered the way you walked, the way your outfit reflected your inner glow, the way you carried yourself like someone who finally knows their worth. They told someone, it's not just attraction, it's something else, something bigger. As time passed, that brief impression didn't fade the way casual observations usually do. Instead, it resurfaced in quiet moments, uninvited but persistent, like a thought that refuses to stay buried. They found themselves reflecting on it more often than they intended, trying to make sense of why such a simple encounter had left such a strong imprint. It wasn't admiration in the exaggerated sense people often assume, but something more internal and complicated, an awareness that you had become difficult to overlook. When they spoke about it again, their words carried less confusion and more honesty, as if they had stopped resisting the feeling and started acknowledging it instead. There was a subtle tension in how they described it, like they were recognizing that their reactions said as much about them as it did about you. Your presence, even in memory, seemed to draw their attention back repeatedly, not in a forceful way, but with a kind of quiet consistency that made it harder to dismiss each time it returned. They didn't frame it as something dramatic or life-altering, yet there was an underlying recognition that something had shifted internally. It was the realization that certain people don't just pass through perception, they stay, not because they demand attention, but because something about them naturally holds it longer than expected. And that wasn't admiration, it was realization. Stay till the end, because the intensity is about to rise even higher. Don't skip. The truth finally hit them so hard it froze them. You're stepping into a destiny that's shifting the atmosphere around you. They said, "I don't know what's coming for them, but it's big, I can feel it." And that sentence carried a weight they weren't ready for, because they're not just talking about your looks anymore. They're sensing a breakthrough, a rise, a transformation that's unfolding right in front of them. Stay till the end, because the next part is the moment they realized you're not just changing, you're becoming unforgettable. My beloved child, don't even breathe too fast right now. Don't skip. This is the moment their emotions stopped pretending and finally exposed what's been building inside them. They said, "Why do I feel something every time they walk by?" And the second those words escaped their lips, they froze, because that feeling wasn't small. It was powerful. It was undeniable. Stay till the end, because what they felt next is the real reason they can't stop talking about you. Don't skip. They started remembering every time they saw you recently, the spark in your eyes, the confidence in your steps, the way your style speaks louder than any introduction. They whispered, "They don't realize how much they've changed, and how much it's affecting me." Their voice shook when they said it, because for the first time, they understood something they've been avoiding. Your transformation isn't just noticeable, it's magnetic. It's shifting people, it's shifting them. Stay till the end. this is where the truth begins to hit harder. Don't skip. Last night, they had a moment where everything clicked into place. They realized your rise isn't subtle, it's cosmic. They said, it feels like they're stepping into something huge, like their future is pulling them forward. And that realization scared them in a way that felt like awe, not fear. Because your energy isn't just growing, it's awakening something inside others, something they can't ignore anymore. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the exact moment they understood. You're not meant to blend in, you're meant to stand out in a way that shakes their entire world. My beloved child, come closer, because this is the point where their emotions stopped being whispers and turned into a storm. Don't skip. They finally admitted something they've been fighting for far too long. They said, I don't know why, but their presence hits me deeper every single time. And the moment they said it, their heart dropped because they knew it was true. Stay till the end. The part they're hiding next is the part you need to hear. Don't skip. They thought they could stay distant, stay logical, stay unaffected, but your transformation has shattered all of that. Later, away from conversations and distractions, the same thought kept returning to those who had been around them recently. It wasn't easy to categorize, because it wasn't simple attraction or admiration in the usual sense. It felt more like recognition, an odd familiarity that didn't have a clear source. They found themselves replaying small moments, the way this person listened without rushing to respond, the steadiness in their tone when things became uncertain, the way their presence seemed to anchor a space rather than dominate it. In private reflection, someone even admitted that being around them made them think differently about their own direction, as if it subtly encouraged them to be more honest with themselves. But even that realization came with hesitation, because it wasn't something easily explained without sounding exaggerated. Still, the feeling persisted, a quiet pull toward understanding them better, not because they were performing something extraordinary, but because they seemed increasingly aligned with who they were becoming. It created a kind of internal conflict, part curiosity, part self-reflection, where people began to question what exactly had shifted. Was it them, or was it simply that this person had stopped hiding aspects of themselves that were always there? And over time, that question mattered more than any conclusion. What lingered wasn't a dramatic realization, but a steady awareness that some people evolve in ways that subtly reshape how others see themselves. Not through force or spectacle, but through consistency, authenticity, and the quiet confidence of someone no longer resisting their own growth. And in that space, what others called a connection was less about destiny and more about resonance. Two perspectives brushing against each other long enough to leave an imprint. Your style, your glow that appears even when you're not trying. They whispered, every time I see them, they look more aligned, more powerful, more like they're stepping into who they were truly meant to be. And that realization sent chills through the person listening, because your rise isn't something people can ignore anymore. It's something people feel. Stay till the end. The truth is about to get even deeper. Don't skip. Last night, they finally admitted the part they've been hiding from themselves. When they walk into a room, something in me shifts. I don't know if it's admiration, connection, or destiny, but it's real. That confession shook them, because they now understand your glow is not normal. Your presence is not accidental. Your transformation is not random. You're stepping into a chapter that's bigger, louder, stronger than anything behind you. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals the moment they realized you aren't just unforgettable. You're becoming the person their heart wasn't prepared to meet. My beloved child, brace yourself. Don't skip. This is the moment their emotions went from hidden to uncontrollable. They said, "I don't understand why, but something about them feels meant to be in my life." And the instant they said it, their heart shook, because that wasn't just an observation, it was a confession. Stay till the end, because what their heart revealed next will hit even deeper. Don't skip. They've been replaying every moment they've seen you, the way you show up without trying, the glow that follows you, the quiet strength in the way you dress and carry yourself. They said, it's like they're walking in a light that wasn't there before, and the person they told that to didn't even argue, because anyone who sees you now feels the same shift. You're rising, you're evolving, you're stepping into something bigger than your past. Stay till the end, because this realization shook them more than anything else. Don't skip. They finally admitted the truth to themselves. I can't ignore them anymore. Their presence is too strong, too real, too connected to something I can't explain. That sentence changed everything inside them, because they realized you're not just transforming, you're activating something in them, something they haven't felt in a long time. Your rise is awakening them in ways they weren't prepared for. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals the exact moment they understood your presence isn't just affecting their mind, it's affecting their destiny too. My beloved child, stay right here. Don't skip. This is the moment their truth stopped whispering and started thundering inside them. They finally said the words they were terrified to face. Why does it feel like they're becoming the person I was meant to notice all along? And the second that thought hit them, everything inside them shifted. Stay till the end, because what's happening inside them now is bigger than anything before. Don't skip. They've been paying attention to you in ways they never expected. Your glow, your confidence, your style that keeps evolving, like you're stepping into a version of yourself that's unstoppable. They told someone, every time I see them, I feel something wake up inside me. And that sentence was the first time they were truly honest. Because you're not just changing on the outside, your entire presence is rising into something unforgettable. Stay till the end, because the truth is building. Don't skip. Last night, they finally admitted the part they've been fighting. It scares me how much they affect me, but it also feels right. That confession shook them deeply. They realized your energy is not only powerful, it's aligned with something their soul recognizes. It's connection. It's destiny. It's the kind of pull that doesn't happen by accident. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the moment they understood you're not just a passing thought. Something has shifted in the way they see you, and they can't quite return to the version of themselves that used to look at you casually. It isn't dramatic or loud on the outside, but internally, it feels like awareness has deepened in a way they didn't plan for. Every time you enter a room, their attention adjusts almost instinctively, as if their mind recognizes something it hasn't fully learned how to define yet. They try to keep things normal, to act like nothing has changed, continuing conversations with the same ease and tone they would with anyone else. But there are moments when that effort slips, when their focus lingers a second too long, or their thoughts interrupt the simplicity of the moment. What stands out to them isn't just appearance or surface-level impression, but the way you carry yourself, an unspoken confidence, a sense of direction that feels steady and intentional. Even when they don't say it out loud, they notice how that presence changes the atmosphere slightly, like a quiet shift in energy that is hard to ignore. And when they do try to explain it to themselves, the words don't fully cooperate. It's not something they can neatly categorize, which is exactly why it stays on their mind longer than expected. There's curiosity there, but also a kind of hesitation, because acknowledging it too directly would mean accepting that their perception of you is no longer ordinary or distant. Instead, It has become something more attentive, more reflective, and harder to set aside once it appears.